Everyone is getting addicted these days. And I'm not just talking about drugs or alcohol. Addiction is literally everywhere. It's like we need constant stimulation every single second. You can't even sit down to eat without watching a video or scrolling on your phone. Overindulging in these habits can drag us into lives we don't want, turning us into people controlled by instant pleasures, whether it's gaming, social media, or binge-watching shows. But avoiding these destructive habits can help us become more productive, confident, ambitious, and ultimately happier. I know we've all tried to quit these habits before, only to be back at day one every single day. It's a constant uphill battle. But by the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to finally get your life together. Addiction works by hijacking our brain's reward system. When we do something pleasurable, like eating chocolate, playing video games, scrolling social media, or watching shows, our dopamine spikes. Dopamine is what makes us feel happy and rewarded. But what goes up must come down. Once dopamine peaks, it drops below normal, and we feel tired, unmotivated, distracted, or even hopeless. Our brain doesn't like that feeling, so it craves more instant pleasure to feel good again. And the cycle continues. The faster the dopamine spikes, the deeper the crash. That's why fast pleasures, like gaming or binge-watching, train our brains to crave instant rewards. Slowly rewarding activities, like reading, learning a skill, or exercising, feel less satisfying by comparison at first. The first step to quitting is self-awareness. Admit that this habit is becoming a problem. Many people say, I just play games to relax, but if you spend hours frustrated or stressed while gaming, it's no longer relaxing, it's controlling you. I used to spend my days glued to my chair, playing games for hours. My life felt empty. I wasn't going outside, I wasn't taking care of myself, and I wasn't happy. One day, I realized I needed to change. So, I started working out. Slowly, I played less, spent more time learning about fitness, and began feeling better physically and mentally. Exercise gave me a healthy source of dopamine and a sense of accomplishment. Instead of trying to quit cold turkey, I replaced my old habit with healthier alternatives, things that give slower, more lasting satisfaction, like reading, drawing, or spending time with friends. Sometimes that's not enough. My old habit would still sneak back in. What really changed everything for me was finding a new goal I became obsessed with. I started this YouTube channel. I spent all my time growing it, planning, learning, and creating. Suddenly, I had no mental space left for old habits. Finding a new obsession fills your mind with something meaningful. When urges come, don't fight them directly. Instead, think of something positive that makes you happy, a childhood memory, a fun moment with friends, or an inspiring thought. There will be days when your mood is low. On those days, we naturally look for quick pleasures to feel better. Addictive behaviors often act as a coping mechanism. Improving your mental health helps prevent that. Meditate, practice gratitude, exercise, be kind to others, and keep yourself busy with meaningful activities. Even after building good habits, old urges can still appear. What helped me was changing how I saw myself. I realized that to become the person I wanted to be, healthy, focused, and confident, I had to act like that person every day. People naturally behave in line with their self-image. Once I identified as someone who takes care of their life, old habits lost their appeal. Relapses will happen. That's normal. But slipping up doesn't mean you start over completely. Forgive yourself, focus on the progress you've made, and set new goals. For example, if you've stayed off social media for a week but scroll once, acknowledge the week you stayed disciplined. Then aim for 2 weeks next. Progress isn't linear, and setbacks are part of the journey. I went from spending hours on games, social media, and mindless scrolling every day to someone proud of my progress, confident, and in control. Quitting habits like these isn't easy, but it's worth it. By following these steps, breaking destructive routines becomes much easier, and you can live a happier, more fulfilling life. I'd love to hear your strategies for staying disciplined and avoiding distractions in the comments below. If you learned something new today, hit subscribe and join me on this journey.